Hello, welcome back to another video. Today is another DLC dungeon. It's one of the new ones, called Aerie, I think is how you pronounce it. It's for the Ascending Tide DLC. Yesterday I posted Shipwreck's Regret, which is the other dungeon for this DLC. And I did say I was going to do much sacrifice after Moonhunter Keep, but these two dungeons came out a few days later, so I wanted to get these done. And yeah, once I've done these two,
Jarkarn on the other. Jakarn, what have you gotten yourself into this time? Don't think you can get the drop on me, whoever you are.
like I said, once I've done these two, I'll go back and do not Moonhunter Keep, March Sacrifices. And with that being said, we'll get straight on with the quest.
I'm guessing, since you're sailing up this secluded cove in that little dinghy instead of the main entrance, you aren't part of the Ascendant Order. I won't ask your business here, but helping me with mine could turn you a tidy profit. An old associate of mine has gotten himself into a heap of trouble. Bad habit of his, but this time it looks like more than I can handle. I need to retrieve the items he was carrying and rescue the fool if Lady Luck still has a shine on him. Some kind of diplomatic correspondence. A letter and a medallion. All I know is I'm being well paid to risk my neck for it, and you will be too, if you don't mind crossing these Ascendant Order troublemakers. So, you in? I did some scouting around the cove. It looks like this is the only entrance to the Ascendant Order's hideout that isn't secure. Unfortunately, the reason for that is a lot of angry Yagra trying to claw their way in. We'll have to push through. Besides the pompous name, not much. Before this job, I had never heard of them. They claim to be influential people from each alliance who oppose the Three Banners War, but membership is anonymous. This is the first I've heard of them taking action. Aside from releasing some strongly worded condemnations, the Order hasn't really done anything. Does intercepting Jakarn signal them switching from talk to action, or is this just the first we noticed? They might be setting this place up as a base. Just some old ruins, so far as I can tell. Not the worst place for a secluded hideout if it weren't crawling with Yagra. Too far from any shipping lanes for pirates to bother with, though. Whatever they're after, it's not plunder. Ascendant Order, Abyssal Cabal. Maybe we can toss an average assembly in for good measure. Look, I don't know what that means, and I don't think I want to. All that matters is Jakarn and what he was supposed to deliver. Kaleen, Captain Kaleen. Freebooter most days. Privateer for the Daggerfall Covenant for the rest. And no, this isn't a mission for the Covenant, though it does seem to be related to the Alliance War. Back on my ship, preparing to make a quick escape once I have what I came for. Wouldn't do me much good if I brought the lot of them. They make better sailors than sneaks or soldiers. Hope you're more suited to this sort of caper. There's not much more to tell than I already explained. I was hired to recover Jakarn and what he was carrying after he never arrived at his destination. I tracked him and his captors here. Now we're gonna finish the job so I can get paid. A rake, a rogue, a fool. I don't know how he got into this mess, but I can assure you a pretty face is involved. If he weren't so good at gaining the confidence of wealthy people, I'd have marooned him on some rock long ago. Hope he's not dead. Besides the pompous name, before this job,
already said that, so let's not carry on with that. Can we skip these? Oh, too late now. I do know there are 7 bosses for this dungeon. 4 secret bosses and 3 main bosses. I will just be doing the main bosses. And I'll do the secret bosses in another video if people are interested in that. There's probably going to be plenty of videos showing the secret bosses. But I'll probably just do them if they're connected with the dungeon quest. But I do know one of them is you fight it after the main boss of this dungeon. That's only if you get the 3 before it. To be honest, I have no idea where they are. The secret bosses. If you watch my previous video, Shipwreck's Regret, you'll see that I found a secret boss in that dungeon. You just go into the basement, follow a cave, and the boss is at the end. Oh no, to the wrong one. Let's jump back in. Should have done this on my Necro. Do more damage on the Necro, but it's not a solo build, it's pure DPS. but I really do need to work on this one. The sustain is awful. And I'm going to close that real quick. You don't want to be reading that. Percent and it's dead. Oh, that almost killed me. Try and get her down before almost. Yay!
That scale's high. That might be the ugliest thing I've ever laid eyes on. Glad it didn't make a meal of you. There's still a lot of Yagra ahead, but their attention is on the Order. Now's our chance to slip through. You seem comfortable with the direct approach. I'll keep scouting for signs of Jakarn. It's a real mess beyond that door. Looks like the Yagra and the Order have been butchering each other for days. Make good use of that chaos unless you want to wind up another floater in the cove. I managed to squeeze through some cracks in the reef while you had the Yagra's attention. Nearly drowned twice, but I found a way under the perimeter. Good thing, too. That door was barred from the other side. I doubt the Ascendant Order would be keeping a prisoner close to the fighting. He'll be deeper in the ruins. Not sure where, but with any luck I can sniff him out. Jakarn wears his cologne like he bathes in it.
That's nice. I'm probably going to stumble on a secret boss like I did with Shipwreck, to regret. I'm also looking out for lore books as well, so I might find a secret boss. If we do, it's no problem. We'll do it. No big deal. Right, we come through. This is the start. We're going. I was going backwards. What an idiot. It took me that long to realise I was going the wrong way. I even have a marker to tell me where to go. Wow. Facepalm moment. Yeah, you can skip that group. I'll try to skip some groups, make the video not as long. I think I'm going to have to fight these ones though, but we can't get past this dude. Oh, we can. There's going to be a lore book down there now somewhere.
first be done seeing and now these fools. Mash them to chops!
I was for sure I saw a law book. Never mind.
Again. Who hired you to deliver this?
You know, I can't recall. Must have been those knocks to the head.
Perhaps a few more will jog your memory.
The longer you stall, Jakarn, the more likely I take what I have and leave you chained up for the Yadra. Think on that.
They're here for the prisoners. Take them out, or Ceradan will have our head.
Well, that's the way to go, so this way will definitely be a secret boss. We're not here to do secret bosses, but I will do it on a separate video. I don't want this video to be too long.
You thought I'd crack that soon? I'm Jakarn. The Jakarn. Kaleen?
Keep your voice down.
I did see that book over there, by the way.
Not squeaking, little rat. Oh, a few more pests to play with.
That was absolutely not my fault.
I'll look at Jakarn. You deal with the guard.
That was a tough old cat.
That was rougher than a night at the Ebony Flask, and much less fun.
Grab your delivery and a shirt, and let's get out of here.
What if I could, love? Veralian took the letter and medallion when I was captured. And I don't know where my shirt is.
Do you have any idea where they were taken?
Either with him or his right hand, Ceradan, I wager.
We'll get this book and then we'll talk to them.
See if you can track down those two. I'll babysit Jakarn for now. He's in no condition to fight.
Oh, I didn't want that. There you go, welcome to pause the screen and give that a read.
I figured we wouldn't find everything all together, but I dared to hope. We should find Veralian and Ceradan and take back what they stole, but be careful. I recognize the name Veralian, and it brings nothing good to mind. That name belongs to an elf who ran a fleet of ships for the Veiled Harridans. Heard all sorts of tall tales about how he terrorized the Elmeri shipping lanes. Some claimed he used griffins to swoop down and shred the sails of his victims. It's no lie that the High Elves train griffins for war, though I've never seen one attack a ship at sea. If this is the same Veralian, we'd be wise to keep an eye to the skies. I've seen the tide wash him up in worse shape. He'll be fine. I just wouldn't count on him to pull his weight. Not that he could to begin with.
Thanks for the rescue. I'm Jakarn, by the way. We'll have to have a proper introduction later. Somewhere less drafty, preferably with alcohol. Fortunately, they needed me to talk, so I've still got all my teeth. It would have been a real tragedy if they'd ruined this face, right? A beer or 3 and a good night's sleep, and I'll be right as rain. One moment, I was enjoying a leisurely voyage to Summerset on a cushy merchant vessel, courtesy of my employer. And the next, I'm being dragged through this ruin with a thundering headache. There was this noise, I think, before it all went dark. It was this unholy screeching, like the world's largest seagull was coming for my potato fritters. It might have been my imagination, or the knock on the head. I was out cold before I could even take a look. All I know is my employer said it was imperative to deliver them to someone in Summerset discreetly. No one was supposed to know I was even carrying them. I don't know who these Ascendant Order people even are, but they're well informed. They want to know who I was making the delivery to, so I guess they don't know everything. Lucky for me. I don't get the feeling they'd have kept me alive otherwise. What are a few lumps by comparison?
I wonder what all of the Legacy of the Breton stuff's going to be like. Because based on this dungeon, the slow die involved. Obviously, we're going to sea, kind of. Well, we've got to cross the sea to get to High Isle, or whatever it's called.
No more for modern intruders. Well, look what washed into our Jarkarn trap. You can surrender or you can become bait. Choose. Did you come here to correct that courier's mistake? You fools! He at least wasn't aware of the trap he walked into.
How long did you do that?
Look! Soldiers! Soften them up for me! You can't fight it!
Guess I'm a magical back.
You never will!
gonna do that. I'm gonna drop this on him as well. Just trying to burn her down as much as possible. Oh! That's a good way to tell. So if I put my Daedric curse on her before she teleports and clones herself, I can see which one she is. Oh no, I missed it. Oh, never mind. Oh no, I might actually die. Come on. Yes!
I have failed. Jakarn, wait.
See, Kaleen, they already dealt with Cyrodiil. I owed her a lump or two. Aha! G had the letter. No sign of the medallion, though. Aurelian must have kept it on him. Come on.
If you run off again, so help me, I'll break your knees.
Since when are you so concerned about my well-being? Have you finally gone sweet on me, Kaleen?
I'm sweet on the gold I'm owed for bringing you back alive. You can get killed on your own time.
Another law book. Now we talk to these two.
Good work with Cyrodiil. If he had taken much longer, this idiot probably would have gotten himself skewered trying to play hero. Start searching for Aurelian. I'll keep Jakarn on a short leash.
Damn! They broke the seal on it. I'm sure to hear about that later. Hey! No peeking! I was hired in confidence. For my discretion, my employer might be willing to forgive me if I can convince her that the only people who ever saw this letter won't be speaking about it ever again. A very special lady. Very pretty. Very rich. That's all you need to know. This debacle is gonna blacken her adoring eye if I don't go above and beyond to save face. A little embellishment couldn't hurt. And a lot of flattery.
It's probably the old Mary Queen. I've forgotten her name, but it's probably her. Considering that she was in the trailer. Can't get through there, okay. Go this way. That's a massive crab. You see that? It's a huge crab. Is that? No, it's not a boss. It's not a boss either. There's a door over there. Let's go take a peek real quick. Oh, I can't. I haven't even got any lockpicks. I have any in my bank. Miscellaneous. Ooh, I do. I honestly thought I wouldn't get that. This is probably another secret boss. Cold Cat, yeah, sounds like a secret boss. Alright, I found another secret boss. That's 2 so far in this dungeon. Just need to know where the other one is, because one of them you fight after the main boss. Where's that? Let's put the bank away real quick, and let's change back to the other one. So it's this one here, and close that. Sorted. I wonder if I had like streak, I can get up there. Do I actually have streak? Is it that one? It is that one, isn't it? Oh no, I don't think it does. No, not that up there. Okay, never mind. So I was trying to like just do the main 3 bosses, and I'm getting sidetracked by everything. Another law book. I'm going to pause the screen, read that. Probably have to fight these. Let's go in here. Someone talking.
These belong to the Ascendant Order. Looks like plans. Baralian's trying to turn this into a griffin hatchery for the Order.
And here I thought they set up this whole hideout just for me.
Still not big enough to contain your ego.
They must at least mention me. Let me look. Hey, my gear. Much better. Was feeling a bit clammy in all this damp.
This cinches it. This Baralian is the same one who was working for the Veiled Harridans. Guess he found himself a new outfit. No sign of the medallion, but these papers are probably worth something to the right buyer. Griffin pedigrees, promissory notes, coded communications. Nothing relating to Jakarn's business. Our employer might have some idea how to make use of this information, so long as they're willing to pay for it.
Well, this little development should help paint myself in a better light. Being abducted is embarrassing. Being abducted by griffins? That's an adventure.
before I saw a chest. Can't help yourself, you know. You see a chest and you want to open it. Do we go up here? No. That's a giant crab though. That's probably the secret boss. I hate the Cryomancer. It's so flippin' annoying. And the last boss.
I believe you have something of mine.
Oh, you are vital for an errand boy. Come and take it.
Oh, bet your arse I will.
Reopened your wounds, didn't you? Would you take care of Aurelian while I mummify this idiot? Thanks.
They went Nightblade mode. Try and keep him in a circle. And his heavy attacks do bleed damage. Last time I tried this, and it's quite a pain to handle. So if I just dodge his attacks, his heavy attacks, then I should be alright. Get a few heavy attacks, need some.
Those who fight the tides of change drown.
Be hard to focus down the griffin and follow me.
Their foolish plan, and you with them.
How many griffins are there so far? It's 2, right? So there should be 2 left. I think you had 4 before we start the boss. Perfect time I need to eat. I need magical as well. I have no idea why I'm activating the Tormentor thing. Skill. It doesn't work past like 70%.
The Ascendants are like the tide, inexorable.
Almost got him. Just need some Magikarn. Get up your heavy attacks. And we did it.
This bag looks promising. What did I tell you? We can pretend this little detour never happened.
It's gonna take a lot of bribery for me to forget this, Jakarn.
I thought you had 4 Griffins, you only killed 2 of them. Maybe you had to fight all 4 on the veteran.
Well, that's Jakarn, the letter, and the medallion all in hand. I'll admit, I thought getting out of here with all 3 was a long shot. Probably would have been, if you hadn't shown up when you did. I wish more of my crew pulled weight like you. This operation of theirs, anyway. Those documents I took suggest the Ascendant Order is a lot bigger than this group of buccaneers, but that's not our problem. Here's your cut of the job, plus a little thank you from me. I'm sure our friend here would agree.
I think I can convince my enchanting lady friend to provide an appropriate bonus, if we regale her with a tale of our heroics. Particularly, my heroics.
I'll say you were the second incarnation of Palinol Whitestrake if it fills my pockets. You're welcome to take your leave. Getting Jakarn back to my ship and onto his destination shouldn't be a problem after the beatings you gave to the Order and those Yagra. I'd offer you a ride, but I'm chartered to get him delivered straight away. That's right. She came to me after she got word that Jakarn's ship was attacked. She thought I could be trusted, since I have history with Jakarn. That much is true, even if she's otherwise a poor judge of character. Exhausting. Jakarn's a handful at the best of times, but he's still trustworthy enough. In this cutthroat business, that makes him worth the trouble he causes most of the time. Still, I'll be glad to have him out of my hair for a while after this.
I'm sure I would have found my way out of that eventually. But you spared me a lot of embarrassment and dislocated joints. Thanks to you, I can return to my lady a hero deserving of her tender mercies. I'm close to everyone, just closer to some more than others. It's my gift of charisma. Sometimes a curse when jealousy rears its ugly head. I saw this lady in need and did what I do best. Now, she has more to be satisfied with than just my company.
Okay then, there we have it. One of the dungeons for the DLC, called Aerie. If you didn't like it, then you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. It shows the algorithm for YouTube that people want to watch these videos, and it helps me on the search as well. If you're new around here, give it a subscribe. Give me a subscribe, sorry, to keep up to date when I post, and plenty of videos like this. And I will be doing other games in the future, like playthroughs and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.